Hello guys, I am Suman Bhatt and welcome to Skills Learning. So guys, today's session is going to be very interesting because we're going to discuss today how to understand someone's mind and how to read someone's intention at a particular point of time. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do this by noticing his or her body gestures. Yes guys, so what is body gestures then? Body gesture is a specific body movement which gives a verbal message. So even if you try to hide it, you cannot. The reason being because it automatically comes from our subconscious mind. So before discussing further or before without wasting our time, let's start one by one.
Alright, so the very first thing which we are going to read is how to determine whether a person is lying or not. Okay, so in this scenario, we're going to discuss four things. So the very first thing is covering mouth. This is a very common gesture used by a young child when he tells lie. He tried to cover his mouth with his hand. Why? Because he himself knows that he is lying. So moving to the next is nose touching. Well, it is a very sophisticated way of lying usually found in females because it is a hard to cover mouth and somehow they are quite concerned for their makeup. So they try to use this gesture at a time of lying. Okay, so the third is eye rubbing. The posture is used when the lie is big one and a person tries to make himself comparatively strong so that he can lie better. Okay, so the next is ear rubbing. Here the person tries to cover ear hole by bending the entire ear forward because he doesn't want to listen his own words because somewhere he knows that he is lying. Okay, so now we are moving to the next point and that is your head gesture. In head gesture, we're going to discuss 3 points. The very first point is your natural head gesture. As you can see, it's a very neutral position. It's a very neutral posture. It doesn't show any intention. Now, the next is your interested head position. Nodding the head means yes, or we can say tilting the side shows interest of a person. The third is your disappointment. Placing one's hand over one's head is a sign of disappointment. But there are certain few more examples, like one's head across one's face is also a gesture of disappointment. The next point is your cheek and chin gesture. It is also of three types. The very first type is of boredom. This posture is common when someone tries to hide his boredom by looking down. The next is your interested evolution. It is shown by putting index finger on chin and pointing upward. The third is your negative thoughts. In this, index finger points vertically up and cheek and the thumb supports the chin. Now we are moving to fourth point and this is your thumb display. This gesture is also of different types. So we are going to discuss few of them. The very first is your cardigan or waist coast thruster. This posture shows strength of the person, ego attitude, self importance, aggressive attitude. And in this posture, the person tries to show high status. The next is your thumb protruding from back. This posture is used by those people who wants to hide their dominant attitude by hiding rest of the fingers. The next is your dominant female position. This posture is used by those females who are aggressive and have dominant attitude. Last but not the least, and this is your hands clutching and stippling hands. So if we talk about hands clutching, so it is proof that higher the clutching, stronger the negative thoughts of the person. As you can see from these three examples. So the next is your stippling hands. Stippling hands is of two types. The first one is your raised staple and the second one is your lower staple. Raised staple position is normally taken when the stapler is giving his opinion, idea, or is talking. But the lower staple is that position when the person is listening rather than talking.
So guys, this was all about body gestures which will going to help us in understanding someone's intentions, right? Okay, so I'll be coming soon with a further topic. So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, don't forget to subscribe it. And till then, keep on enhancing your skills, keep on motivating yourself. So I'll meet you soon. Till then, have a great day and bye bye.